The first thing to check is that the lid is fully seated and secured. The A3500 uses the self-detect system, which checks whether the container is compatible and properly positioned before allowing the blender to operate. So even though it may seem basic, a lid that isn't positioned correctly can prevent the blender from starting. That said, the problem isn't necessarily the lid. We've seen customers report that their A3500 works with one container, but stops recognizing another. To us, that difference is an important clue. If one container works and another doesn't, the first thing to suspect is the container or its identification system. You should also confirm that the container is compatible with self-detect. Some older Vitamix containers may physically fit on the base, but aren't electronically compatible with the Ascent series. In that case, the machine may simply fail to recognize them. It's also worth checking for food residue, dirt, or anything else that could prevent the lid and container from seating properly. It may seem like a small detail, but anything interfering with the fit can affect detection. If you have another self-detect container available, testing it can tell us a lot. If the second container works perfectly, the problem is likely with the first container. If neither one is recognized, then we have more reason to inspect the base or detection system. We've also found customers describing intermittent issues, where the machine recognizes the container sometimes, but not others. That could point to a communication or detection problem. In these cases, we don't recommend opening the base yourself. Vitamix states that repairs and part replacements should be handled by the company or an authorized service representative. If you're using the food processor, you'll also need to make sure the lid is completely closed and the large food pusher is properly positioned, since the system needs to detect those conditions before operating.